Hi everyone, this is Peter from Oak, and on today's Have You Seen episode, we're going to go over our device profiles feature. Basically, a device profile is a sub account to your VPN subscription. So when you sign up, you have your username which you've been using to log into the VPN. But creating a device profile basically creates its own sub account with the exception of having its own unique password that gets shared. Now, sub accounts are really good because you can share them with friends and family, but you can also do other really cool stuff with them, and I'll show you what. You can go to your dashboard and under VPN go to settings and profiles. Now, as you can see, the VPN username Peter is my main account, and that's got settings within it. So, as you can see, for my streaming, I've got my Netflix set to United States, which means that no matter which VPN region I connect to, my Netflix is going to show me US Netflix. My channel group A is set to Australia, and my auto channels are enabled, which I'll get to in a second. Cerberus, which is our defender of malware and things like that, everything's disabled in it. So my internet's pretty open and free. Now, I've got a daughter and I'd like for her to have more restricted internet usage. And I can do that this way. I'll create a profile and I'll call the profile child. And in Cerberus, I'm going to enable all of the blockers. So ad blocker, adult content blocker, malware blocker, and social network blocker. I'm going to enable all of them. So she won't be able to get to social networking sites. It's going to help mitigate against malware that she might come across online. She won't be able to access adult content, and it's going to block the majority of ads. Now, I'm also going to add in a custom domain. I'm going to enable my DNS filter, and I'm going to do toysrus.com.au. Now, I don't even know if that works, but it used to be a toy store when I was a kid, and I'd go in and spend all my money, and I wanted to start saving, so I'm going to block that one off. So I'll go save, and now she won't be able to get to the Toys R Us website because I've added it into my custom filter. She's also not going to be able to access any content from these. Now, these are basically lists that organizations and people build online, and we basically gather them all up and we categorize them and we update them periodically. So that should take care of 99% of the stuff that you do want blocked anyway. So now when I log in from my child's computer to the VPN, I'll just use the username Peter-child if I'm using a third-party VPN client. And if I'm using the native Oak client, I'll just log in with my normal username. And in the device profile on the connection screen, I'll select the child device profile. Then that will follow the settings for that profile. Now, something else I can do, which is really cool, is I'll create a profile and I'll call it US. And the reason I'm going to call it US is because of channel group A. So if we take a look at the channel packages in channel group A, we can see United States has Hulu, Watch AFL, and Disney+. Australia, on the other hand, has Binge, KO Sports, Paramount+, Disney+, and ABC. We won't worry about the UK for now. What this means is I can either access one or the other, and that's because Binge and Hulu share the same content delivery network. So if I've set this to Australia, I will be able to access Binge, but Hulu is going to throw an error saying I'm not in the United States. If I have it set to United States, I'll be able to access Hulu, but Binge is going to say, no, you're in the United States, you're not allowed to access me. Now, this doesn't matter what region I've connected to for my VPN. So I always connect to Melbourne because I live in Melbourne, but simply setting my preferences on channel group A, I'll still be able to get American stuff, British stuff, our auto channels, that comes in from a whole bunch of different countries. So with this US one, I'm going to set channel group A to United States, and I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to create a new profile called AU. And for channel group A, I'm going to set it to Australia. Now, the reason I'd want to do this is, let's say, for example, in my family room, I'll log in and have my VPN username as Peter-AU. So when I log in, I know I'm going to be able to watch the Australian streaming content. So as an example, KO Sports, because I'll want to watch sports on the telly inside the family room where the TV is. So I'd want KO Sports on there. But if I'm on my computer, I might want to watch Hulu. And instead of me coming back and changing the settings on the device profile and disconnecting from my VPN and reconnecting, and then I can only do it on one profile, blah, blah, blah. This way, I just have my US set to United States on channel group A. I know I'm going to be able to get Hulu. And on my computer, I just connect to the device profile Peter-US. So I can run both of these simultaneously, and the TV in the family room is going to be getting KO Sports, and my computer's going to be getting Hulu. So that's really handy, and this is sort of why we created the device profiles. It's just to give your VPN more flexibility. It's just really handy to have. We liked the idea. As long as you don't go over your 6 concurrent connections, we don't really care what you do with it. We give you up to 100. So you can feel free to share it with your kids, your roommates, husbands, wives, partners. It really doesn't matter. But that's what the device profiles are there for, and that's how they work. And we hope you enjoy them. Thanks.